just adjusting that for you. What's happening, people? So today I will be talking about the common mistakes which homeowners make when it comes to like plumbing. Because I am a plumber, it's quite easy for me to talk about this because I see it time and time again when I go to properties or when I speak to homeowners, yeah? So one of the things is overusing chemicals. So drainage chemicals, which they might feel might be good for the drain, they're not. You should use something else. You should use something which is more natural. You should get it cleaned properly. At some point, if you keep on putting rice and stuff like that down your drain or whatever you put down there. I've had a lot of people tell me that they don't put oil down there, and I've had to use a Sunny Snake and I've found loads of oil fat. It happens. I've been on enough jobs where I've seen it. The next thing I want to talk about is DIY plumbing and not having the proper tools or the knowledge, yeah? I understand people want to save money and try and do jobs themselves, which, look, if you got to try and do it, you got to try and do it, but you got to have the right proper knowledge because it can cost you in the long run. Right. Ignoring small leaks. This is something which is obviously my field as a plumber, right? So don't ignore those small leaks because they could turn into a big flood at some point, or they can just cost you money at the end of the day. Water ruins a lot of things, you know, like especially in bathrooms. You have people that have wooden cabinets and stuff like that. Once the water starts to seep into that, it's pretty much over. So bear that in mind. What else are we gonna go for? Oh yeah. This is a big one. Flushing items down the toilet, which they shouldn't, but they didn't know they shouldn't do that. That happens a lot. Again, I'm not complaining because unblocking toilets are not cheap, so give me a shout. That's one thing I noticed they do. Ignoring maintenance when it comes to your heating or something. There's many customers do that have a boiler, don't get it serviced, and wonder why it breaks down. Do you get it? And what sometimes customers can do sometimes when it comes to doing a home repair is using the wrong materials, innit? So you need to research what type of materials you need to use for a particular type of job to be able to get it properly. And I've found as well that skipping maintenance routines when it comes to your boilers, your water heaters, and just your general stuff, you know, like if you have something installed which might be a shower mixer valve, at some point that might need maintaining. You might have a strainer on your tap or whatever it is, or on your showers before, which might have never been cleaned in like 16, 17 years. It happens. I've went to properties, and since someone's installed it, no one's ever maintained it. So these types of problems, you know, they can happen. So not knowing how to deal with emergency plumbing issues when they happen, yeah? So you might not know as a homeowner where to turn the main water off in your property. There's many times I've been to properties. I went to a property in Brixton, and I don't live nowhere near there. And this lady said to me, I said to her, look, to change your shower mixer valve, because there wasn't any local valves, we have to turn the water off, which is, I had to search for it. So it's either going to be outside, or it's going to be by the door, or it could be just anywhere in the property. Luckily, this property had a cellar. So underneath, I traced it all the way back and I found the valve. But what it was the valve was very hard to turn off. I don't feel that the property owner could have turned it off without not sharing it off. So that can happen sometimes. And when you share it off, when it's on or off, it's just stuck in that position. Again, what are you going to do? That valve belongs to you. So these are things which I just wanted to highlight, because I know that property owners And people that own property, they like to maybe cut corners or just save some money when it comes to paying out for plumbing things or things which they feel they could do themselves. So I thought I'd make a quick video on it and just give you my thoughts. And I think, look, people are going to be people at the end of the day. If they can afford it, if they can cut a corner, they definitely will. But to get a professional in is more than peace of mind, because it's what we do every single day as tradespeople. Hope you enjoy the stream. It's just a quick one, and I'll see you on the other side.